Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We've got the Atlanta Hawks taking on the Boston Celtics. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got Mutombo. Wilkins is out there with Young. And it's Hagan in at the two guard.
As a point guard, Trae Young knows his guys depend on him to find them, especially when uncovered.
Going inside, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of this game. And he knocks down the first one.
And Kuzi, just an all-around talent, superb passer who also rebounds well at his position. And guess what, folks? He can also score with the best of them.
Good on both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Here's Hagan. Bennett, the pass to Young. Here's Hagan. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. Shot clock at 6. Russell from long range. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks.
Oh, freakish.
Yes.
Athletic.
Unbelievable play.
Wow.
How about the high-flying acrobatics by Wilkins on that? Yeah, they call him the human highlight film.
Here's Kuzi. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The pass to Pierce. Over Wilkins. The shot by Pierce, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing to foul.
Boston off to a slow start. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Havlicek, the pass to Kuzi. Fires the three. Boston again missing. The Hawks with a quick start to this one. Wilkins with the ball, and it's Bird picking him up. Wilkins' shot is off.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Russell against Mutombo. Now, here is Russell. Guarded closer. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
And so Bird will bring it up for Boston, trailing by 5.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
To the wing on the left, here's Pettit. Hands the shot from the wing.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. Boston making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. Jeff Teague, he's checked in for the Hawks. And it's the Celtics with the ball. 7-point differential. Garnett outside. To halt the run. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Here's Hagan. Back to Teague. Lays it up off the glass.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Here's Garnett. He's off on that one. The Hawks leading by 9. Fires for 3. Hagan can hit. Hagan's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. It's Pierce on the wing. For 3. The rebound by Hagan. So it's Atlanta now. In the corner, Wilkins with it. It's a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback. Mutombo's got his second basket.
I mean, the one guy you have to box out. Dikembe so active on the glass.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Joe Johnson is checked in for the Hawks.
Number 2, Joe Johnson.
And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the first. And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That's his first foul. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
There's a minute 40 left in the first quarter of the game. It's Garnett on the wing. Still yet to score. 6 to shoot. Here's Russell. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
He gets that one.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Here's Garnett after Joe Johnson's score. Garnett kicks to Bird. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. There's the 3. And Garnett misses. Atlanta leading by 13. Joe Johnson on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Johnson's got 5.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now here's Pierce. He dishes it to Bird. Passes it to Russell. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Atlanta making a switch here. Atlanta with the ball. Really controlling it now with an 18-2 run here. Here's Hagan, defended by McHale. Teague for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
Tatum out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Russell. Then it's White. That's the Boston 5.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First personal foul.
The Celtics shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the Celtics, JoJo White. At the line.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for White. The Hawks leading by 14. Pass to Hudson. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's White. The layup missed. Here's Hudson. Shoots. That one rolling around and rims out.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
McHale up top. He's covered by Willis. Pass to Sharman. Puts up a three. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
This is why you spend so much time devising ways to space the floor. If you can't, you don't get very far.
McHale misses. Atlanta leading by 13. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive, talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. Hagan. And Boston with the rebound. And here is McHale. Hasn't made one yet. Sharman, the pass to Russell. And that's collected by Willis. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
And Smith gets off the floor as quick as anybody, especially when he's got a lob on the way.
White against Hudson. And the pass to Sharman. There's the triple. Hits it from three-point range. Sharman's got 6.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game.
Get loud, fans. On the court is your Pipe Squad.
Here's Wilkins. And Boston with the rebound. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball?
Well, what did Coach tell us? He wanted each guy to contest shots and rebound tonight. That's exactly what we just saw.
A nice shot by Hudson.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Young with the steal. Inside. Pettit, good. And the Hawks lead by 17.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but doesn't matter.
Cruising. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Young finds Wilkins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Wilkins has got his second basket of the game.
Such a skilled passer. Trae Young knows it's his role to share the ball with his guys.
On the wing, Burke. From deep three-point land, Pettit grabs the board. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Passes it to Wilkins. And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
And he just possesses that ability to wow the crowd every time he steps on the hardwood. They don't call him the human highlight for nothing.
Cousy can't hit.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Pettit. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here is Rondo following the bucket by the Hawks. They set the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by Wilkins. Young in the corner. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Hagan can't hit.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Young against Havlicek. Pass to Rondo. Over Hudson. And too long on the shot.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Here's Hagan. He has 6. To the inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. On the court right now for the Hawks, they've got Wilkins. Mutombo is out there with Young. And it's Hagan in at the 2. And it's sent back by Mutombo. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Havlicek right side. Boston, no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 23. Young outside to the paint. Here's Mutombo, and it's Dikembe with the jam.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
The shot's good from Cousy. Cousy's got 6.
I tell you, Cousy is pretty crafty down there on the block, has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Here's Hagan, covered by Havlicek. Hagan can't hit. Here's Boston now. Here's the pass to Russell. Mutombo is some nice D. Here's Hagan. 6 points for him. And it's sent back by Russell.
And guys, this is where instincts come into play. So much you have to read defensively. Russell not fooled at all.
Here's Cousy. He has 6. Over Young. The shot's good from Cousy. 8 points for him. The Hawks leading by 21. Bounce pass Young. Here's Pettit. And that one is hammered home.
He goes to the bounce pass there. Nice rhythm at the end of the play.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
It's time for some t-shirts. Make some noise, fans.
Kevin Garnett is checked in for Larry Bird.
Once again, for Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Boston now. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Garnett. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Young pass to Mutombo. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Pettit, good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, defense wins championships, but offense is winning over the league, with efficiency reaching new heights year by year. Now, different explanations exist, but one thing is clear. In an era of floor spacing, there are elite players, a lot of them, who are having a field day exploiting all that room to operate. Kevin?
Boy, they sure are, David. Well put. Thank you. Kuzi passes to Havlicek. The three. Rebound, Atlanta. Pettit's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Wilkins with the ball. Now Pierce defending. Wilkins, that's good.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And it's Pierce in the corner. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. It's Garnett on the wing. Will it go? Mutombo grabs the board. Mutombo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. For 3, Wilkins. Bill Russell grabs the miss. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Teague is checked in for Trae Young.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Bird looking it over. John Havlicek on the wing. Three-pointer. Great play by Bird to set it up. Havlicek's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. To the middle. Here's Wilkins. And Wilkins with the stuff.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
White against T. White left side. No good there. Great D that time from T. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Hagan. The putback. Mutombo. It's good on the putback.
And perfect timing on that putback slam. Mutombo, such a force on the offensive glass.
White against T. White dishes to Bird. Rebound, Atlanta. Mutombo's got 11 rebounds in the game. White against T. Now here's Mutombo. He's guarded closely. Mutombo sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Pettit from outside the arc. Mutombo, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Mutombo's got 10.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's White. He kicks to Pierce. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Wilkins wide open, and he fires.
Dominique.
That's good, and so Teague with the assist.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
White the pass to Pierce. Back to White. Looking to end the run. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be right back after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got McHale. He's out there with Havlicek, and it's Cowens in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Kuzi. He's covered by Hudson. The shot's good from Kuzi.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Wilkins surveying the defense. Dishes to Hudson. There's a screen by Willis. A nice shot by Hudson.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And so it's Boston with it after the basket by Atlanta. Here's Sharman. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And you gotta love Kuzi's ability to really create opportunities for his teammates. Just a pure point guard with superior passing skill.
Now, here's Wilkins. The pass to Hudson. Shoots over Havlicek. Almost, but it rolls out. So it's Boston now. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. No good with the wing jumper. There's the lob to the hoop, and Wilkins with the stuff.
And I'm not sure it's even possible to throw it too high for Dominique. He has a vertical plus the length, and that's an alley-oop waiting to happen every time he runs the floor.
Here's Kuzi. Passes to Sharman. In the corner, McHale with it. Over Smith. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Here's Hudson. Missed inside. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Cowens. He's covered by Willis.
How about that skill set that Cowens possesses? Shoots a high clip from the field and rebounds the ball well at either big man position.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
I just love how they're taking advantage of their chances to run, and they're pushing it. Fast break points can win you ball games.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
Now, here's Johnson.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Paul Pierce has checked in for Boston.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, number 34, Paul Pierce.
Outside, Maravich. Takes a three. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Here's Kuzi. Maravich defending from 12 feet out. The shot's good from Kuzi.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
Pass to Caldwell. Outside, Maravich. Tries it from the top of the key. Smith gets it to go on the assist by Maravich.
And I love when Smith is assertive on offense, catching the D off guard with the catch and shoot.
Here's Kuzi. Maravich defending. Kuzi passes to Havlicek. Outside, Pierce. Clock at 4. A 3-ball. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. Atlanta making a switch here. Hudson's checked in.
Number 23, Lou Hudson.
Here's Caldwell.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Kicks it to Johnson. Outside, Maravich. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Kuzi. Pass to Bird. And here's Russell. He's covered by Willis. And Russell gets it to go.
An obsessive perfectionist. Bird's become one of the great passers this league has ever seen.
Down low. And it's Johnson with the jam. What a difference in this crowd right now.
That's how you silence a building.
And it's the Celtics ball. Here's Kuzi. And Maravich pulls it down. 1:15 left in the 4th. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Maravich has got 7 points for the quarter.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Pierce against Hudson. Fires the 3. Here's Russell. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Now, here is Maravich. To the paint. Here's Willis. Drops in the layup for 2.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Here's Pierce after the basket by Atlanta. And Willis pulls it down. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Maravich. 12 seconds left here in the 4th quarter.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Here's Havlicek. No good there. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.